upload this to IGTV. And first of all, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. I am going to be doing these meditations once a week on a Tuesday until we can see each other in person again and hug and love and be there for each other. But I figure that it's important that we connect with each other remotely, online. Remind me of the times that I was doing this for the Latin American speaking Spanish speaking community. We did this type of thing for the Spanish speaking community for years and years and years, for many years. And this is not our first rodeo on doing stuff online. We are very happy to be able to do this for our community. And the first thing that I'm going to ask you, if you're not driving, if you're home sitting on your comfy place, just sit down and take a deep breath and exhale. And as you take a deep breath in, readjust your position, sit as comfortable as you can, and exhale. Find your own rhythm and your own pace. I want it to be this a time of reflection and meditation, but also I want it to be a time to inform and be in connection with one another. Yes, these are times where people are scared. Some people are very vulnerable. Some people are not well informed. Some people are isolated from social media or communications. And I think for some of us who have the privilege of being able to communicate remotely, it will be good if we are healthy to check on those that might not be able to come around and check on each other. There is great uncertainty. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know for how long we're going to be socially isolated, as they like to be calling it. And my idea was like, yeah, we might be socially isolated, but we're going to be spiritually connected. And that is what prompted this meditation for today, to have that social connection and to have the space, to have the temple serving you as was the intention of the temple when it was founded. It was to serve you. And I think it's really important that we are emotionally and spiritually connected with one another. Also to remember that it's important that we follow the guidelines that the CDC is sending out there. Don't go out if you don't have to. Don't hoard on toilet paper, please. By all means, don't do that. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face if you go out. Try to stay at a certain distance from people. And don't panic. Don't panic. So there are two extremes to these that are happening out there. Some people who are cynic and they are like, oh, this is not real, this is a hoax, and nothing's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna go out and touch my face and spit on each other, and those are the ones who are gonna carry it and are gonna give it to other people, and probably they're gonna be okay. So be informed about what we're trying to do, what the government is trying to do, is so it doesn't spread so quickly. No, it's not going to kill us all. No, it's not going to kill half of us. No, it's not a hoax. This is real. And what they are trying to do, to my understanding, is just to slow the speed in which is being spread. And yeah, some people might get sick and they might recover and they might not even know that they get sick. And some people who are very vulnerable might get sick and might get really, really sick, and they might need a hospital bed and a respirator and all that. And what the powers to be are trying to avoid is that everybody rushes at the hospital at the same time. So, that being said, if you have the possibility to be isolated, and if you have the possibility and the privilege and the blessing to work from home, please do it. Please don't forget that small businesses depend on you not canceling, but rescheduling or postponing things. And if you get bored and you have your credit card and you want to shop, please shop small. Remember your small business friends and family of friends. Um, Almost everything can be done online nowadays. So please try to do that if you have the means, and if you can do it, support your local business, support your small business, do it online. Everything is still doable online. Let's keep the resources within our community. And um, we need to be isolated right now for whatever many weeks we have to be isolated. And then after that, I'm gonna hug you like nobody's business. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hug you all, and I hope you all give me the consent. And I hope we all can hug each other and love each other and touch each other, because, man, do you ever imagine how much we thrive and we need? I'm getting emotional right now just thinking about it, because we never really think about how much we like to hug each other and love each other and be with each other and touch each other. We are mammals. We are programmed to touch and to love and to hug. So until that is doable in person, let's all just give each other a virtual hug until we can see each other in person. And before I begin the meditation, I wanted to share with you a poem that I just learned this morning, and I think is very ad hoc with the times that we're living right now. The poem is by Mickey Scott Bay Jones, and it's called An Invitation to Brave Space. Together we will create brave space, because there is no such thing as a safe space. We exist in the real world. We all carry scars, and we all have caused wounds in this space. We seek to turn down the volume of the outside world. We amplify voices that fight to be heard elsewhere. We call each other to more truth and love. We have the right to start somewhere and continue to grow. We have the responsibility to examine what we think we know. We will not be perfect. This space will not be perfect. It will not always be what we wish it to be, but it will be our brave space together, and we will work on it side by side. So mote it be. Let us begin this meditation. Sit as comfortable as you can. If you are not driving, please tell me you're not driving and watching this. Sit as comfortable as you can. As always, find your own pace with your breath. Breathing deeply in and out. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And another. And visualize, which is just fancy for imagine. Visualize yourself as you are right now, sitting down comfortably right before your computer or your phone, breathing deeply in and out as you are within yourself. In the inside of your eyelids, it's dark. Within your mind, it is dark. It is cloudy. There is a lot of uncertainty. This is a time to turn within, to find the light within yourself. And as you go deeper into this darkness, know that you are not alone, that we are all connected as one heart and one community. And as you take deeper breaths in and out, realize that the air that you breathe in is still that food that comes to you from nature, from trees, and from everything that is green, that you're being fed with the oxygen that the trees are releasing. And as you exhale, exhale with love that CO2 that after the chemical reaction on your body becomes food for our green siblings. And as you exhale, you feed the trees and the greenery of the earth, thus continuing this eternal relationship between human and trees, within human and nature. As you breathe in calmness and feed yourself, your soul, your spirit, and your body. And as you exhale, send love to the earth, to the trees, to everything that is alive. And in your mind's eye, I ask you to imagine that you are sitting right beside one of those siblings, one of those giants, a tree. You are sitting beside a tree. Your back is gently resting against the trunk of a tree. You feel the warmth from the sun. You feel the security from the earth that holds you. You feel the pulsation of your blood, that as the tree sap goes in and out your arteries and all your body. And you can hear the wind gently caressing the leaves and your hair. And as the wind caresses your forehead, plays with your hair, we connect with the element of air and we give thanks. Thank you, air, for I can think, and my thoughts are calm, are thoughts of healing, and they are positive. I thank you, air, for the ability to think and to worry and to have anxiety and make scenarios that are unreal. I thank you, air, for all of my thoughts, whether they be labeled positive or negative. I thank you, air, for every breath that I can take. And as I exhale, the CO2 that feeds my kindred trees, I also exhale those thoughts and those ideas that don't serve me at this place, right here, right now. I thank you, air, for the ability to communicate, to speak, to be in connection with my community, to sing, to make music. I thank you, air, for the possibility to yell and scream and wail and talk. I thank you, air, for the ability to think. And as I sit there peacefully, I can feel my blood pumping throughout my body, keeping the warmth of my skin, keeping me alive. The element of fire within me, the passion, the creativity, the fire that keeps me going, the passion to think that I am right, and the anger that arises when I think that I might be wrong, the heart that pumps, the fire that fuels my body, the blood that carries the oxygen to all my cells. That is the element of fire within me. And I thank fire for all these attributes and gifts, for every change, for every movement, for the ability to be passionate, for my faith, for the love that I have for myself, my spouse, my kindred, my siblings, my community, my children, my pets, my friends. I thank you, fire, for your healing properties. I thank you, fire, for giving me a fever when I've been sick, thus warning me that I need to be aware of my body and my health. I thank you, fire, for the passion that you excite and ignite within me to be able to be of service who need me. I thank you, fire, for being the element that prompts change in my life and respect. And I honor you, fire. Thank you for being within me. And as I sit under that tree, I can feel the earth holding me, caressing me, containing me. And I thank the element of earth within me and without. I thank you, earth, for giving me a place to live, for giving me a body, for giving me health. I thank you, earth, for the ability to move around or the ability to sit down. I thank you, earth, for this body, which I love, no matter the size, the color, or the condition. It is my body. It is my temple. And I thank you, earth, for letting me live my life above you, within and without. I thank you, earth, for the qualities of earthquake and anger and exploding volcanoes. And I also thank you for the ability of stability and growth, financial gain and grounding. I thank you, earth, for everything that is material and for everything that is destroyed. I thank you, earth, for your qualities within me. And as I sit there, I can hear a river, or maybe the rain, or perhaps it's just the sap on the tree behind me. But I can hear the water, the element that is life and is within me and around me. And I thank you, water, for giving me joy, laughter, and love. I thank you, water, for giving me adaptability and fluidity, for giving me emotions that could be joy, love, and laughter, or weariness, sadness, and fear. I feel my emotions like the tides of the ocean, Sometimes are calm and collected. Sometimes are strange and moving in circles like a tsunami. Sometimes I flow and I adapt. Sometimes I feel stagnant. And for all that variety of feelings and emotions, I thank you, water. And most importantly, I feel the divine spirit within me and around me, above and below me, and through me. The divine as one or the divine as many. The divine with one name or one quality, or with many of them. The divine as male, the divine as female, the divine as both, or as neither. The source that could be agender, all genders, or no gender. The spirit that is within me and keeps me alive and keeps me connected and connected with my community. I thank you, Divine Spirit, for being within me and for giving me this connection with my community. And as I thank you, element of air, fire, earth, water, and spirit, I embrace myself. I embrace the 5 elements. I embrace nature, and I embrace my community. I invite you to continue as you are and enjoy the magic vibration. May the sound bring healing to you, calmness, awareness, and love. I thank you, element of the Divine Spirit, element of fire, of water, of earth, and air. I thank you for being present, for healing and blessing us. I thank the Divine as one and as many for being with us tonight on this meditation. And I thank my body, my soul, my spirit, my heart for giving me these minutes to be with my community in perfect love and perfect trust. I invite you all to wiggle your toes, roll back your shoulders, sway your neck back and forth, and when you're ready, open your eyes and join us on the right here, right now, back in connection with one another. If your eyes are open, give me a little icon over there, a little thumbs up or a heart or something. Let me know you're back with us. I don't want anybody to be left behind. It says there's a lot of people watching. I want to make sure you're all still here with me. And if you fall asleep, then just stay asleep. That's fine. There you go. There's a thumbs up. Okay, so I guess everybody is awake and aware and back. Thank you all for being here. And most importantly, what I will want to say to everybody as a means of saying goodbye is, let's be responsible for ourselves. Let's not share fake news. Let's not be alarmists. If you have the ability and the means to check on other people who are disenfranchised, or the elderly, whoever is might be sick, please do that. And from a spiritual point of view, do what you need to do to be okay. Pray, scream, cry, listen to this meditation again. Come back next week for another meditation. Reach out privately. But please don't share. I have seen the blog posts saying that the pagans are not getting sick because we worship the sun, that all you need to be healthy is go out in the sun, that this is a man-made thing and we're not going to get sick. Let's be very responsible with what we're doing and how we're taking care of ourselves and how we take care of each other. And right now, taking care of each other is staying separated physically, but we are connected through technology. So thank you, Goddess, for technology. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, whoever joined. And please join me next week. I'm going to do this every Tuesday night until I can hug you in person. I'm going to hug you with a meditation on this very same channel. So until then, never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye. Shop small. Bye. Bye-bye.